You could take a train to DFW or even Denver.
Well, it might not happen in the next year or two, but local officials are sending letters of support for Amtrak after the company designates Wichita Falls as a future stopping point.
Dylan Jimenez looked into this for us today and at the impact that it could have on this city.
Wichita Falls Chamber of Commerce CEO Ron Kitchens says the potential connection with DFW could bring lots of growth. Historian Steve Goen echoes the same remarks, saying the similar route should have never been taken away from the city.
All the trains would come down from Amarillo.
Page.
And here's everybody down there to see it, say bye to it.
By Page.
That's the cook. He stepped off the dining car long enough to go in the depot one last time.
Historian and author Steve Goen reminisces on passenger train service in Wichita Falls.
Like I said, we should have never lost it. It was one of the worst things that really could have happened to Wichita Falls transportation-wise.
But now the famous route could flourish once again.
We've got to do the work today to ensure that people 8 or 10 years from now have a stop for Amtrak.
With nearly 20 stations across the Lone Star State, Amtrak is eyeing Wichita Falls as a future stop. The city founded by railroads now might turn back to its roots.
We're working closely with them on a regular basis to make sure they know we want this. There's no place in our country where the railroad went through and stopped that communities haven't grown.
Adding an arrow to the city's quiver of growth, says Chamber of Commerce CEO Ron Kitchens, Goen echoing potential development as he reflects on a booming downtown the railroad brought before operations ceased in 1967.
A lot of things happened. Downtown in particular went on an immediate decline downtown when we lost the passenger train, because 3.5 months later they were already tearing the depot down.
But the infrastructure won't come without progress. Kitchen adds, as the city enters a boom period and new schools on the horizon, the cards are in play for the return of passenger train service.
It doesn't precede it, so we have to do our work and then let them follow us to support that.
When Amtrak was created in 1971, the route back through Wichita Falls should have been one of the ones that they put back on.
Only time will tell if and when Amtrak lays tracks in a city rooted with railroad history.
I reached out to Amtrak for a comment but have not heard back at this time. Be sure to stick with us on air and at Texomashomepage.com as we wait for their response.